JOHENS fans. I will show you something really easy and I think is unique and nice design, which is perfect for the fall season, especially Thanksgiving, and I promise super easy to do that. All right, so I'm using the fall collection of the Colorit. As you see, the burnt sienna, burnt orange, and I will using the 188, which is the bright fall orange color, like a perfect pumpkin color, to the centerpiece. And I will create like for the customer in color harmony, and how you can add like a full collection together. I think it's good inspiration, because sometimes we just don't know how the finished customer asking one design, but what about the rest? So I will talking about a little bit of that too. So I'm just applying a thin but smooth layer. Sorry, my babies are super active today, so maybe you will hear them to bark. So I put it into the lamp. Again, that is a 118, and the other two is a 119 and 120. Honestly, at JOHENS, we providing to you color harmonies, so next to each other colors is in the collection is always love each other. So easy to ombre, easy to add the color harmony to the customer. So that is extra what we're giving. Hi everyone. Hi. Oh, what is the temperature in Miami? Sandy? I'm pretty sure it's warmer than here, but I don't want to complaining. We have a really good temperature in this season. I'm in California, Long Beach. Hi everyone. Hi Lisha. Hi Cindy. Thank you for joining me. Hey Sheila, how are you guys? So I do some kind of inspiration for fall season, and super easy, but same time I think it's super cool and something special. Yes, Lumix Nails, you are in Florida too. It's hot, super hot, right? Where is the rainy day? In Florida? Snowing? South Dakota? Yeah, that I can imagine. But you know what? I'm a northern girl. I love snowing season. And unfortunately, 9 years already I don't experiencing any snow. So I can't wait. I'm going in the winter season, like a short vacation. And I want to play with the snow, like build a snowman and, you know, like this kind. I will using the mixing sheet as always I do. I just take it off one. And what else we will need? I will using, you will be not surprised. Of course, the Picasso white. I'm using the classic one because that is more fluidy. Okay. I will using from the Gemstone collection, the Gemstone collection. I'm pretty sure you have all. But that 3 color is just a must-have. It's just a must-have colors for fall season. Even if you do pumpkin or just leafy or just any kind of design is perfect for it. So she is the 3rd color. You see, it's already in harmony. So if the customer want only one nail design, anyway, you can design it with in harmony the color shade of the oranges. Okay, so that is the first. Always look at the JOHENS next to each other, colors in the collection. It's I already created for you. It's a good help. You can feel I'm next to you in the salon. So let's start. I add a little bit of the Picasso. Yeah, the entry Gemstone collection is the must-have because not simple like any jelly colors or whatever. It's so special colors, and the plus super rich. So that means you can apply on the surface and still will be flat. Even if I will apply right now multiple layer, and you will see I do not add extra thickness or wideness to the nail. It's really important. So I apply to the mixing sheet, and of course I wiping off my metal tools. As always, so easy to wipe it off, and I put back to the organizer to make sure my table is nice and clean. So what I will doing, I will using at first the perfect line, and after that I will using the artist one. Okay, so today those babes will be my best friend. So let's play. I will add again, it's super easy, even if you have experience but hand painting, even if you don't have so many, no worry, that is the design what everyone can do and will be beautiful, and your customer will be absolutely amazed. So let's painting some kind of leaves, okay? Please do not overthinking, it's just do, I start from here, 1, and I will do up 1, and maybe I do here 2, a smaller, and here 2, 1. Okay, that will be the vein of the leaves, like bench. And then I'm using the artist brush, I loading with painting, and I always will go back to the mixing sheet. This is why important the mixing sheet. Actually any kind of surface good, but only one thing why I strongly recommend the good quality mixing sheet, because you don't have to wash. Okay, I understand you're using glass or whatever, honey, if I have to wash always the glass, that is time, and time is money. So I start with perpendicular, pull it, and painting the teeny tiny leaves. Okay, what else? In this, when I beginning, because it's loaded, it have to be more white, and at the end, it's less, like furry a little bit. Okay. So the next one, I pull it, touch down, and up. The next one, I always follow the curve of the original line. Okay. So do not make like this direction, if it makes sense. You see it's curved, so I'm curving following the center line. The other direction. Touch down and pull it. And next one. Touch down and pull it. The good thing of that, how doesn't have to be no rules, doesn't have to be perfect or same shape, same size. This is why it's so amazing, that design. And of course, even if you don't see where it come from, but here have one more. I mean, I'm not able to painting the very started, right? I just try to describe somehow what I'm doing. I hope it's understandable. Okay, rolling, because it's overloaded my brush, okay? I do not want to overload that brush. So, from the bottom, 1, that is a smaller bench. So of course I'm painting a little bit smaller leaves. and I curved at the end. Again, I don't see where originated, so I just pull it, and between I add one more. Okay? It's super easy. Next one. One. Just one thing I do strongly recommend to follow the original line what you painted. So the line is curving this direction, so you must have to follow. If not, will be leafy things just after tornado, right? And I think your customer doesn't want you to remind her about tornado season. So by this reason, just follow the lines. Touchdown and perpendicular. Pull it. Touchdown and perpendicular. You see how I following the center line direction? And of course, at the end is always smaller the leaves. The nature is created like this way, so I know we have a freedom to painting anything what we want, but if you want looks like a natural bench or leaves, I do recommend to just simply follow. Here's no space, but no matter what, I just continue. Okay, let's cure it. Easy, right? I told you. Easy and nice. It will be so nice. So I can check right now if you guys have any question. I'm here too. And I will add some kind of golden stuff on the top too with the gem gel. Because it's no wipe and keep securely everything what I fix on the surface. So if someone just joined us right now, I painted with the artist brush the leaves, the thin lines, as I always do. Look at how thin and like a needle, sharpie end. That is the perfect line. And I used to paint the leafy with the classic Picasso. Start white, no wipe. Actually, it doesn't have an inhibition layer of the Picasso gel. However, it doesn't cure to shiny. So, if it makes sense. Honestly, always coating with something, any kind of art gel, because it's extremely pigmented, no matter which kind of brand you're using. Okay? If super pigmented, it's never stays securely on the surface. Always I painting. But your the answer to the question, have the art gel is no wipe or not, is no wipe. But doesn't cure to shiny because the next layer have to be, for example, the top shine have to be securely stay on. So I will continue, and I will using the 37, which is a beautiful burnt amber color. Even if you don't see in the jar how beautiful it is, you guys already know I'm so impressed with. So I just painting, look, and it's super thin. This is how rich. It's important because your customer, if she doesn't want like artificial nails, she want more like gel manicure, like gel polish manicure. That means you can't actually build up with multiple layer and after will be thick because she will be not happy. And if using a special gel like that, is like super pigmented and rich, I tell you, it's dry. It's all when I applying, it's almost dry, the surface. Dry mean I cannot press down and grabbing off, really nothing. Okay, this is how turn out as first. Okay, let's fully cure it. Yes, everything what I'm using, and I help to my customer is the JOHENS product. The JOHENS is available at johens.com, and I always supporting my nail sisters who buying the JOHENS product to give inspiration or technical advice. I try to teach, honestly. Even if you are new, I tell you, have on the YouTube channel, the Johan's Club YouTube channel, we have archive video tons. And all is food tutorial. I mean, I don't cut it like, you know, the main information, we cut it off. No, it's food tutorial. So if you have these colors, you are able to do exactly what I'm doing. So let's cure. Thank you to everyone who answering, because if I painting, I am not able to see. I try, but I don't able to see always. What is the question? So, until that, I will start simultaneously add the stats on the other nails, okay? Because this customer want only one of the design. However, you want to add something extra for her. So I just grab with the dotting tool and I add, here is a little bit more at the center. So I touch down the center, the big jelly piece, and after I just pull it one and pull it one side. Okay. And I'm looking for what I always throw away from my table. You guys have a nice clean table. I always put everything on my table, and after not easy to find, right? But that's it, just me. So I'm using the Stats 59, which is textured. On that point right now, it doesn't really matter textured or not. And I'm using the smooth one. Always close the jar. This way you can avoid to something drop in or cure on the lamp. A little bit I pull down, up and up. Should get more. I just adjust, shape it. She can go into the lamp. So that one is already out. So I continue to painting. I calling again the perfect line brush, rolling into the gel because I do not want to grab and too much and drawing a thick line. One is coming down this direction. One is going smaller this direction. I painting on the previous one. And again I'm using the artist brush, loaded the just the top of the brush, okay? So one, perpendicular, touch down, perpendicular. I do the same continuously. Don't forget it. Follow the scroll, the where turn the original line. Touch down and pull it. I need to grab a little bit more of the painting and pull it. Touch down and pull it. And you see, I always touch down and roll it if I feel too much on my brush. Okay? I do not commenting, but always I forget it to let you know, because that is a good advice. I'm rolling to create point. Need more. And this side too. I think that one I make more. Here we are. And that. Oh, I touched the line. Whatever. You see? My gloves is white. No worry, I just start from here the leaves. That's absolutely okay. And it's happened even if it's me, you see? The last one I just curving down. Curving. And curving. You know what? I will add here a teeny tiny more. Just like that. I already see have to be balanced the leaves. That kind of design looks like a Baroque style of the, you know, the luxury furnitures or walls, usually painted like that. And the good is you cannot do mistake. It will be always pretty. Because if you have to painting roses and this doesn't come out really well, that is visible, okay? So that is what I mean, how the leaves is always easy, because no really regulation. Only one thing is what I mentioned, to please try to follow the original line what you draw already. So the other one. Coming the center a little bit more and pulling one side and pulling one side. Yeah. Just follow from my little jar. And the teeny tiny. It's not really teeny tiny, we have 6 size. So if you want to create like inharmonically sized like jewelry, you're able to do. I just do not want overthinking of that design because the leaves are the more important. I just want to add something. Always check the other nails, so customer have to take out her hand and make sure it's same. So next, I adding again the 37. And always the previous one, what I painted, will be more darker because it's like double coating already with this gel. And that at the end will create a really good dimensional effect. Even if the camera doesn't give me justice, it looks like a deep under the glass. It's like a deep measure effect. Okay, she going to kill. The different how that is like a really honey-like, you see, it doesn't even layering down. It's self-leveling, but it's like a honey. It's so easy to fix the bigger charm or any other things. That bottle have a fluid one, so that bottle is good for the teeny tiny things, the small Swarovski whatever, and coating to any chrome design when you just designing art, so not the whole surface. Okay, with that one I always fixing with bigger pieces, or if I teaching and I talking and or the customer cannot behave because she's moving too much. If the customer moving too much, better if you flash cure it before she go into the lamp, because that is, I know, is so annoying when you make something beautiful and she just messed up in the lamp. Okay, and I add top shine to the customer because everything what I did right now is at the finish of the service. So she already have the nice manicure. I do hardening her nail plate already, and right now I coating with top shine, and of course always cure together to save time. Of course that finger is separate, but right now I have actually the holder, right? So that is the ring finger, because that was originally not coated with top shine yet. I just applied quickly before I started the live video. But you know what? That is good because it's like a reality, like the customer. And right now, I add. Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. I hope it's visible, the dimensional. Maybe I will hold it and play show to you guys at the end, so you will see. And I start from here and flattening down. I do not need too much of this gel. So I pull it, 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 and coming. Sorry if the camera is moved a little bit because my head is next to it to make sure you guys see the good angle. And sometimes I just touch with my forehead. So I just pull it. Pull it, pull it, pull it. Okay. And I wish I have a smaller one. But you know, like antique furniture, they have this metal part on it, and I really, really love it. And it's cheap. It's not like a Swarovski, you know, how you have to charge a lot to the customer if you apply on her nail. But anyway, give a nice special look on the nails. So I really love it. Especially I'm looking for right now. I check a lot of furnitures, especially antique ones. And I always say like, oh, that's so good. That's so cool. And that inspired me to make it. And if you think it's like, oh, too much to add these Japanese stats, honey, I tell ya, Japanese stats make everything more prettier, more enjoyable to the customer. And again, it doesn't cost like a Swarovski. It's important because if you painting just the tips to yourself, that's okay. But if you operating and doing business, you know already, you have to make nice nail art, but be smart too, reasonable to the customer, and she will be happy. She will be not make it okay. I don't need, because sometimes you feel you need a Swarovski in the centerpiece, for example, but the customer doesn't want add extra. However, you pay for the crystals, so the Japanese studs is always a good alternative. Just make sure you're using the good quality one, which is not same shape and same nice. Because some is not smooth, some is just like metal. It's like they doesn't made to us. It's just they sell something leftover pieces, and it's not nicely cut, and have to sharp it too, because it doesn't made to us as nail art. They just selling something leftover pieces of metal, and that even the teeny tiny round one like this can sharp and hurt the customer. But I really, really love those teeny tiny things. I just move around. You see the answer? This is why I'm using the gem. If I'm using the fluid one, those are already moving everywhere, and I had no chance to create a nice shaped, like a frame to my nail art. I just forgot it the front, so I add quickly. And that, honey, that will stay on during the whole time the customer wear it. She will not able to lose it. No worry about even the front. Okay, just press up to make sure the metal is not lower than her original shape. Here we are. They are coming out. It's just so cool. Easy, super easy, and so cool. Japanese studs you will find under the metal decoration, and have different size, we have rose gold, have silver, have textured. The textured is start with 59, 60 something, and the regular one is from the 001, 2, 3, 4 till 8 or whatever 9. The first, the shiny one have more. It's like 500 or I don't know how many pieces, but it's a lot. I like those because it's flat, okay? It's important because that customer doesn't want super raised up things. She's a gel polish lover. She doesn't use any enhancement. And she wants design, but she's want a luxury one of the fall seasons. So she doesn't want like too much, like directly pumpkin painting or whatever. She just wants something luxury, and that is absolutely beautiful and luxury style. I coating nicely. You can touch the metal studs, no problem. They love the top shine, but you don't have to coating to secure it because the gem gel will secure it for you. Okay, and let fully cure. Yeah, the texture is give extra brightness, just make like special. And you can see next to each other the solid one and the textured one, and we have multiple sizes. Okay, I just on my table have only these two, and I was lazy to grab some, so this is why I add just these two sizes, because you can like this size less, smaller, more smaller, more smaller, more smaller, make like a wave, like a tiara actually. Just beautiful. And always customer will appreciate you add something jewelry on her nails. So here we are. Isn't it so cool? It's super easy, and you created a nice luxury style of design, and I hope it's visible. It's like it looks like the burnt amber color, and have a dimension behind, like antique furniture like style. Okay, so I hope you love it, guys. Don't forget it, love each other. And painting, 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 because painting is feed your soul and create positive energy. All right, see you next time. Ciao.